This conference will now be recorded.
Thank you for joining me in our 10th video in the series, and the title for this video is Sessions, Volume and Rollovers. Now, before we get into the actual presentation, if I can please get you to read through this risk disclaimer. I'll give you a few seconds and then we'll continue. Okay, thank you very much for that. Now, the foreign exchange market typically trades 24 hours a day, 5.5 days a week. It opens on a Monday morning, 9 o'clock in New Zealand, and goes all the way through till Friday afternoon, 5 o'clock, when it closes in New York. And as you can see in this slide, we have a number of sessions. The red session is our Sydney session, then there's the Tokyo, London, and New York session. And you can see these times are denoted in GMT. So for example, the Sydney session will start at 10 in the evening GMT time and go all the way through to 7 in the morning, and then it will effectively move to the Tokyo, London, New York. Now the busiest times obviously are when the sessions overlap with each other. So you can see that Tokyo is open for a good part of the Sydney session, and London is opens just at the end of the Tokyo session. But the busiest time is when the London and the New York sessions overlap, and that's generally between 1 in the afternoon to 5 in the afternoon GMT time. Note that these times will change when daylight savings time begins and ends. Now, because we have all of these sessions, the Forex market is decentralized. It runs through banking networks rather than through an exchange. And because it is decentralized, the volume data is not available for it. So when you are trading and you're using a volume indicator, you are accessing the volume data that is probably just for that broker in particular. You won't get the volume for the market as a whole because of its decentralized nature. If you hold a Forex position overnight, the position is then going to be rolled over. Remember, you're dealing with a leveraged market here. So this will result in either interest being paid by you or to you, depending on the pair that you're trading and the position. So take a look at this example. Here we've got the euro US dollar, and at the time of recording, the US interest rate is 2% and the EU's is 0%. So if you are long euro US dollar, that means you own the euro and you are short the US dollar. You're actually going to be incurring a rollover charge. In other words, you'll have to pay some interest. If you are short the euro but long the US dollar, then you are entitled to be paid some interest. And you can see here in this little graphic the dashboard for the euro US dollar, and you can see that we have the amount that you're entitled to if you're short, and the amount that you will incur if you are long. So that's where we're going to leave it for this video. Thank you very much for joining me, and I look forward to speaking with you in our next video.